Hello, my beautiful and talented people. I really appreciate you. Thank you for everybody who's liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, booking readings with me. It all really matters, and I'm very appreciative. Um, I do have some additional things here to help make it easier for you to pick piles. My roommate makes these earrings. So the arrows are for pile number one. Pile number two, these healthy little veggies. Pile number three, angel wings. And pile number four, two hearts. So just take a moment and choose. Today we're asking, how do others see you? Oops. We'll be graceful someday. We're going to start with pile number one and the arrows. Hello, my beautiful and talented people. I see you picked pile number one. So the arrows are about action. So maybe people see you as very dynamic. Arrows are also about speed. So I've got, how do people perceive you? How do others see you? So I've got the Hermit. So, I mean, they may see you as a little bit closed off. They see you as maybe somebody who's, intelligent. You spend time going inside, being introspective. With the Knight of Swords, I think that you are somebody who cares a lot about, the truth. People see you as somebody. Also, this is about fast movement. People feel like you do take fast action towards things, but it's not that you do it without consideration. You really go inside and think. With the Nine of Swords, people may see you as anxious. Maybe that's why they see all this energy coming from you. So, but get some clarity. So I think that they see you as anxious, but with the Six of Cups, it's like there's still like this balance of being caring. Like people maybe see that there's a certain innocence about you, maybe. With the Six of Cups, that's two children, offering, like that you do have this kind of innocent, loving portion of you, while at the same time, you do have this anxiety as well. So with the Three of Pentacles, well, they see you as somebody who works well together with other people. Yeah, somebody who's cooperative, somebody who's wise, but somebody who takes action. What else? How do others see you? How do others see you, pile number one? I do get a lot of swords here. Some of you might be air signs. Yeah, it's not the case for all of you, but I've got the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Ace, not the Ace of Cups. I keep on saying cups, but I'm saying meaning swords. So you do have the Page of Cups. Now, you do put off kind of a young energy. I don't know whether you are younger but with the Page of Cups, that's and the Six of Cups, those are both kind of like young energy. But you also come off as a bit conflicted. I feel like you have a lot of innocence to you, but you've had some situations that's made you a lot more conflicted. With the Page of Cups, do you need to be a little bit more emotionally mature? Do people want to apologize? It's almost like you've got just this young and caring energy, like this. Like, I think some people see you as naive. Some people see you as naive. Some people know that you have anxiety. That at the same time, they feel like there's a deeper, you know, deeper like knowledge within you. But I think that also people see you as somebody who retreats. Like, because, you're maybe a little bit vulnerable, because you maybe have had to deal with some experiences, that you maybe retreat a little bit from people. With the Ace of Wands, people are very attracted to you, and maybe that's one of the reasons why you're a little bit. You kind of hold people at arm's length. I think because it's not that you don't want to be attractive. It's just I feel like you had you have some anxiety because you've been taken advantage of. But you are somebody who's very cooperative. You are somebody who's, and the thing is, like, you do exude a inner strength. You do have courage. But I think at the same time, it's like people want to protect you a little bit because you have experienced hardships from others. And then maybe people see a little bit of naivety. Yeah. People think that you're an interesting combination of naive and strong. People do think that you're intelligent, but at the same time, yeah. The Ten of Pentacles came out. So, like, people see you as somebody who they want to build a long-term foundation with. People might see you as somebody that ultimately will get a lot of abundance out of life. Yeah. But they also feel like that you need to move on to calmer waters because you are in anxiety. With the Lovers, it's like needing to make that decision to move forward. At the same time, some of these people who, it's like people do want to offer you love. Even though you have experienced people who offer you less. But you are somebody who's very desirable, very strong. People see you as, being able to take the steps to move forward. Yeah, and, like, people see you as somebody, like, marriage material. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant, those are both marriage cards. With the Lovers, that's, a soulmate card. The Six of Cups is also a soulmate card. Like, I think that you do attract in your soulmates. Pardon me, just dropping cards as I do. So, I mean, people see you as somebody that they would want to be close to. Yeah. And I think that ultimately, even though right now, due to heartache and anxiety, you're a little bit more closed off. And it's partially because I think you really want to find clarity, and you want, you are somebody who's, you're working towards it. It's not, you're definitely not lazy, but it's like you need to fill your own cup at this point because because past experiences have made you, at least as other people see you, they think that past experiences have made you more closed off, more conflicted. That, even though people might want a new beginning with you. I mean, you're you very much need to you feel appreciative, like you need to feel a connection. Yeah. That without a connection, there's going to be no connection with you. Yeah. So with this, have you experienced a lot of, yeah, I feel like you are, people perceive that you are a little bit closed off because you've dealt with cold people. They don't really perceive you as cold. They perceive you as being taken advantage of. Yeah. They actually people feel a lot of warmth around you, like with the Six of Cups, the Lovers, like, you do bring out tenderness in other people. But I think due to past experience, you're a little closed off right now, and that's how people perceive you. That you are ultimately, though, actively working on, like, people think that you're actively working on being your best self. People see you as very physically attractive. And I think that people want you to, because with Don't Panic, I feel like there is anxiety in this pile, but I think that people would like to calm your anxiety. But they see you taking the steps forward, and they really, with this in the Hierophant and the Hermit, like, they still, even though people have felt like you've been naive in the past, they also feel like you have, like, this greater knowledge that maybe they don't have access to. So it's kind of interesting. It's almost, a little bit of, the people perceive you as bruised by the world, but, like, ultimately super valuable, ultimately somebody that they would want in their life long term, and also somebody that's, is finding their courage, is healing. Like, people see you, very well. They do see your pain, but they also see the progress that you've made. Yeah. So I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If you like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those matter. Also, thank you if you book a reading with me. I appreciate it. So, and also if you want any of the earrings, one of my roommates sells it. So I'll put a link below if you are interested. And thank you. Oh, if you do want to be part of my giveaway, I'm giving away 2 readings once I hit 2,000 subscribers. So just be subscribed and comment, and you're in the running. Now let's move on to pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. My beautiful and talented pile number 2. Well, I mean, with Veggies, I mean, there's definitely the implication of health. How do others see you? But it's also like health, growth, something being good for you. Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles is also an earth sign. So you might be an earth sign, you could just be manifesting the energy, and I don't think a lot of you are just manifesting the energy. Page of Swords, 4 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, people believe that you are both very inspired, very desirable, but at the same time very practical and very, like, nurturing. It's like you have a very good balance of reliable and, I'm going to go with spicy. So with Page of Swords, that you are somebody who, like, seeks truth. And with the 4 of Wands, people see you as very balanced. People would love to be in a relationship with you because you are this interesting and fun combination. Let's get another deck. So, how do others see you? Ace of Pentacles. They see the Four of Wands a second time. You may have somebody in particular. Yeah, you have somebody in particular who is very intensely focused on you. Seeing you as the person, their person, the person who they want to settle down with, who they want to give an offer that will last the test of time. Like, there is somebody in particular. Like, I think that a lot of people would like the opportunity, but there's somebody in particular is like, I'm going to put all caution to the wind, get nice and courageous, set my offer because they really want to have you in the long term. So, feel like that might be, yeah, I feel like, other than that, people see you as just somebody who offers like celebration and, you know, and stability, somebody who deserves to have things that you would last the test of time, somebody who has a lot of inner strength and beauty, as well as exterior, definitely exterior beauty. I think that with the courage, with the strength, that there's a lot of physical attraction there too. And I think that you are somebody, yeah, brave. People see you as brave. People see you as willing to, like, take the steps necessary, like, even if you don't know where things are going, but if you know that. So, you've got the Empress. So, yes, people see you as very highly developed, very highly attractive. Like, the Empress is very desirable. The Empress is somebody who has all the qualities of all the queens. It's like you're every woman or man. The Empress is just a little bit more... The Empress is a little bit less structured than the Emperor. And, like, whether or not there's females or males in the pile, like, the gender's not really that important. It's just the energy's a little bit different. So with the Empress is somebody that is supremely balanced, but there's like a lot of possibility. You're definitely somebody who's bringing in success to you. With the King of Swords, are you the King of Swords? Yeah, you're also the King of Swords. Like, there is male and female energy here. But yeah, you do have this strong intellect, and you do have this ability to put what is practical. Yeah, like you're able to divorce your emotions from things. Sometimes people think that you might divorce your emotions from things because, you know, you do have a lot of responsibilities. And with the Knight of Swords, you take action. You're somebody who just, you know, you figure out what the problem is and you take action on the problem. And sometimes you're a little bit burdened, but overall you're very well developed as a human being. How do others see you? Yeah, other people see you in a pretty idealized light, you know, which is sometimes more fun in thought than in practice. Yeah. But people see that you are somebody, they see you as somebody who's very developed, that people would be very lucky to have in their life. I think that, well, you definitely have somebody who's romantically very into you. I think that a lot of people really value having you in their life because they see you as somebody who's put a lot of work in building yourself up. Like, people see a connection with you as very valuable, and they want a connection with you for a long time. So I've got I'm Catholic. In case of serious accident, call call a priest. I think that with all the sorts, I think that people see that there is a that you care that you are a very healthy person, and that you care about your own health as much as anybody else, and that there is a cutoff, that there is a too far, that it's almost like you're incredibly sweet and kind and loving, but too far is too far, and then you no longer, yeah, and then it's just severed, like, because you're working on being the most healthy version of yourself. And it's also why people want to grow things with you, because the connection with you is good fortune, because you're good people. I think that you hold on to a lot of responsibilities, but you're also found a place to cut your losses. I think with this, I think that you have good timing in general, but I also feel like you had somebody particular. And I feel like that person believes that it's definitely time to come forward with their affection. If you don't already know them, they're going to make themselves known. Yeah, because people know that you're singular, you're one of a kind, you're beautiful. Yeah. And with all these spirals, can be about, they could be about a few things, but ultimately, I think in your case, I mean, there's the Fibonacci kind of, it's like you're beautiful in mind, body, and spirit. Because I'm seeing that spiral, that Fibonacci spiral in this one, that you are balanced in all your areas. And I think that you are fiercely loyal, but you're really only investing in what's healthy, and because you're building your abundance. And I think that, stability, what you made stability, but I think that even more stability wants to come for you. Like, I feel like there is, like, for some of you, it's definitely a relationship. For others of you, like, you're really just attracting in people who see your value. With the, yeah, people who want to offer you things that are worth your time, because you're cutting through any illusions, and you're setting boundaries, because you are somebody who's both incredibly desirable, but at the same time, like, the person that you'd want to end up with. You have this deep balance about you, and people see your, how brave you are. People get inspired by you. Yeah. And you are willing to cut off things that don't serve you. So thank you so much, pile number 2. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's liked, shared, subscribed, commented. It all matters, and I deeply appreciate it. If for any reason you want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I get to 2,000 subscribers. So be subscribed and comment, and you're in the running. And I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Hello, my beautiful and talented pile number 3s. So I've got the angel wings. So let's see how this relates. Because obviously angel rings could be a spiritual connection. How do others see you? Because I think people see you in a very spiritual light. But we'll see what the other cards say. Yeah. I have the Page of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like people see that you're kind of on a like a transitional journey. That I'm going to get some clarity on the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I've got the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you are kind of, yeah, people see you as somebody who's starting out with a lot of passion. Yeah, they see you as starting out with a lot of passion. They see that you've come from hard times, but you are somebody who is just putting in work to, you're like, I will outwork the situation. Like it wasn't fair, but you figured out, you know, that's not what you can control. You can control what you do. So it's like you've met the hardship and then you're putting your hard work in so that you can attain mastery. With the Death card, I think that that's what is transforming the situation. You have a really strong strength of will. Can I get some clarity on the Death card? Yeah, with the Five of Cups. Like it's like you've dealt with poverty, you've dealt with sadness, and you are done. It's like you've decided that that's not the life you're living anymore, and you're conforming the world around you. Like you're like, I'll just do the first step, I'll put in all the work. Yeah. You are very fiery. Like I've got, I feel like there is going to be movement towards something that you really care about. That you're going to put all that fire and effort into it. Yeah. I've got, you know, young and hungry, you know, like hardworking. And I've got, like, I feel physically warmer. Like you guys, I can feel your energy. And you are intense, but in a good way. How do others see you? The world. They're like, you're starting small, but you're going to be a success. With the angels, I feel like it's almost like people wish you well. People want to see you succeed. Maybe because you have been an underdog story. With the Nine of Swords, like, I feel like you're not as much in the anxiety, but you really have been. Like, you've spent a lot of time, a lot of anxiety, you've had a lot of, you know, I think, yeah, just not particularly fun or fair life experiences. But still, you just won't be held down. So I think that while you've had to deal with that in the past, you're really finding mastery of that as well with the Five of Swords. I think that you used to, because of your past life experiences, that you spent a lot of time worrying about other people's dishonesty, you know, about people, you know, not being fair or kind, because you had experience in it. But it's I feel like, you know, with the Death card, with the World card, you're done with that. They don't even get to be a part of your experience. They're not a part of your success story. You know you have other options. So I think that, you know, while in the past it was hard for you to, like, figure out who to trust, you're almost realizing that you're getting to a point that you're so strong that you're just with the Ace of Wands twice. Yeah, you're just so laser focused. So much fiery energy, so much creative energy. It's like, yeah. You're like, I have overcome what is hurting me and nothing's getting in the way of me moving forward. Like and you're right. Even though all these things have happened, I think that you've come to the realization that you are on some level limitless. I think that you have learned to be fearless. I haven't taken that for any of the other ones, but I felt like you needed it. Yeah, that you used to have this fear, but it's almost like you realize, oh, well, people probably will, you know, like a lot of people are going to be unfair, and you know what? I'm just too strong to be taken down. I feel like you are very powerful. Okay, with the, yeah, you spent a lot of time working on being your best self. You are definitely getting guidance from Spirit. And I think that you're following that guidance from Spirit. Yeah. And you're going to bring in, with all this passion, with all this fire, with all this creative intensity, you're going to build something that's going to last the test of time. Or at least that's what people think. Like, people feel that you're bringing in good fortune, that you're closing down anything that's not good. You're just, it's like you put the crown on your own head. You're like, maybe other people, yeah, I feel like while you did have some from help from Spirit, but I feel like you're making your own luck. That you're manifesting it into existence because you are working so hard to be the best version of yourself. And it's almost, and by being fearless, by no longer holding on to this fear that some people, you know, will treat you badly, because some people will treat you badly. It's like, yeah, but those are the people that don't matter. Because, you know, people see you as somebody who's super valuable. People see you as somebody who has a fun, kind of playful side. I think that, you know, you have the key to a lot of people's hearts, and that you are somebody who, are you celebrating? Are you, I think that, you know, people want to celebrate with you. People are so impressed with your sheer unwillingness to say die. You're like, no, I see, I have felt the lack, and I'm done with it. I've been confused, and you know what? I'm just not gonna. Yeah, it's like, I think that you're starting to, even though you have that pain, people see you as like, yeah, but I'm gonna find the good parts in it. Because, yeah, you do have anxiety because you have dealt with dishonest people, but you're like, I'm just going to outwork everything that comes my way. I'm just going to be, like, maybe I need to start from the beginning, but I'm going to get something that I care about. And, you know, people see you as winning. People see you as being fearless. They see you as winning. They see you as blessed. Even though they realize that not every situation that you've gone through, they've actually recognized that some of them have been really bad. Yeah. And that it has left you, you know, a little bit less open to people. Because of, you know, but you're like, I refuse. You're just like, whatever limitations, I refuse. I have other options. I'll just put the work in, put my time in. So you are very, very impressive to other people, Pile 3. Thank you so much. If for any reason you want a reading, feel free to email me at thekindpath@gmail.com. And if you want a free reading, I'm giving 2 away as soon as I hit 2,000 subscribers. So be subscribed and comment, and you're in the running. Just want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, and especially booking readings. All right. Thank you. And with the necklace with the 2 hearts, here, I'll even put it on for this moment. I feel like it. Or that was a bad idea. I'm not going to open and close it. All right. So with the pile number 4, how do others see you? I can't even write things down. I lost a pen, or at least the one that worked. All right, pile number 4. How do people see you? With the 2 of Hearts, I mean, that's a lot of heart energy. Got Judgment. The 5 of Pentacles. The Empress. So people are very impressed by you. And the 8 of Pentacles. So people see you as somebody who's nurturing, kind, who has things together, who's very desirable. Like, they see you as somebody that has the traits that anybody would want to be around, but you're also very hardworking. People see you as somebody who's going through some kind of rebirth from lack. Like, you've had difficulties, but they see you as somebody who, you know, went through like whatever you needed to do to just become the best version of yourself. And they know that this has caused you anxiety in the past, but they see you as just, you know, like outworking, just and to some extent like outclassing the situation. I think people have a lot of affection for you because they see you as somebody with the Empress. They see you as somebody who's very loving. They see you as very loving, very hardworking, and they definitely have seen that you've gone through hard times, but they don't see that as, they see that as something that has happened to you, not what you deserve, you know, like surrender. So do you, yeah, I feel like you've come to surrender what you can't control. Like you may not be able to control what happened in the past, but you're just going to move forward with what you can do something about. With the Hierophant, like, people see you as very committed. People see you maybe as traditional. No, not necessarily. But spiritual, yeah. Spiritual, it's like you may have a traditional spirituality. But, you know, they see you as like the ultimate partner. They see you with the 2 of Hearts, that's about soulmate. With the Hierophant, people see you as somebody that, you know, would be wonderful to be committed to. They also see you as somebody with a lot of options. I think people fantasize about you. Yeah, people fantasize about you. But they also see you as somebody who's taking the time to heal because you've dealt with, you know, situations where, you know, like this can be the Thief card. Like somebody wasn't treating you with the respect that you so clearly deserve. So people see that you're taking the time to heal from that. Anything more? All right, I'm going to get some charms. So people see you as somebody, like, you've gone, that has gone a long way. I think that you really have found, like, the wisdom in your heart. I think that, you know, that you are somebody who has derived power from their heart. Like, you have become wise and powerful. That people see you with a lot of passion. With the double-decker bus, some of you could be from England or the UK. Yeah, I'm getting more UK, but obviously more would be part of the UK as England's in it, you know. But I feel like people are kind of following your story, and that when you improve, other people are going to come along. Like, it's like people see you as inspirational. People see you as somebody who's doing their best to become the best version of themselves. And they feel like you've become pretty close. That you really speak from your heart. You're very caring in your words. Yeah, you're very caring in your words. that you have this, again, very spiritual. You are connected to spirit. And I think that you're connected to spirit. And you're also like very much through your heart as well. I think some of you are definitely empathic. Yeah. Because you're some of your spiritual path is just from the mind, but a lot of it is also from the heart. I feel like a lot of people feel like you have the key to their heart. I've got the grandmother charm. Some of you, this is your grandmother, like it's very important to you. Some people like see you in a very very, it's like you're even if you're not a relation, like some people feel like you're fulfilling like a vacuum in their particular in their particular story. Like they feel like that you are so caring, like sometimes, so even if you're young, like people feel like maternal presence, people feel like they get a lot of nurturing from you. You may also have a female ancestor. Yeah, a lot of you have a female ancestor who's very very important in your life. They could be just spirit guide. Yeah, sometimes some of them are spirit guide. Some of them are like a living person, you know. And they may not necessarily be a relation. Yeah. But they are somebody that's, you know, kind of fulfilled that for you. So I get that you're a very like nourishing person. Like you really make sure like people's needs are fulfilled. And I think that you've also come to the point where you're also taking care to do that yourself. So people feel that, you know, it's almost like people feel your prosperity is inevitable. Yeah, because they can kind of see the core of you. And they believe that you're receiving luck, not necessarily because you've always received good things, but because you are somebody who will just bring in these things. You're definitely bringing in soulmates, a soul family. People are showing up in your life because they're meant to be a part of your life. And so there's a lot of like love happening. Obviously, not all of it is romantic. I think a lot of it is actually more platonic. But like you're finding. Oh, some of you are finding people you've known from other lives. Some of you might have been their grandmother, or they might have been your grandmother, but maybe you're contemporaries now, or something like that. But yeah, you've really learned to like put an end to situations that don't serve you. You just put the work in. And I think that because of that, people see that you have a lot of options. With the dinosaur, do you have outdated beliefs? Do other people have outdated? I feel like you just, like, even though you're this really kind, loving presence, like, people feel the underlying power behind you. With there's just little sparkles underneath the surface, which I'm aware of. They can't really be seen very well, but, like, there is, people understand that there's a lot greater beneath the surface. Like, people see, you know, that you're being reborn, making a comeback, coming back better than ever, and really surrendering what's not in your favor. You're like, well, yeah, I think a lot of you are starting to surrender a lot of past pain, but it's helping you to become this new version of yourself that's even stronger. And people want to be in your life for the long run, and people definitely see you as somebody of value, and they feel like they need to bring you value because that's what you bring other people. So I just want to say thank you so much. Definitely, people, definitely want to have long-term commitments with you. If by any, I hope this helps. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I hit 2,000 subscribers. So please subscribe and leave a comment. And if you do want to do a reading with me, my information is below. Contact me. And otherwise, just thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It really matters, and I appreciate it.